morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. on May 19th. I am getting ready to go. I start treatment I have to meet my doctor at 8, and then I start treatment today. Today's day 1. Just getting ready, packing all my things, packing a blanket and snacks and my jacket, and my dad should be here to pick me up. He's gonna take me and drop me off. Wearing some comfy clothes. Gonna try to eat something, take all my medicine, and then we should be on our way. So, day 1, here we go. Ready. Just got the port, first one, and it really wasn't that bad. Hey, so day 3. I skipped filming day 2. I just wasn't in the mood. I'm not used to like carrying my phone around with me and documenting my every move. It's just kind of different. But today we are on day 3. It's probably about like 10 o'clock in the morning. This has become my daily look. Just a t-shirt, leggings, I'm wearing a sweater and some biker shorts. Obviously my hair looks a little different. I took my extensions out, just in the anticipation that I'm going to lose my hair. So just to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on so far, I feel pretty good. I haven't had really any bad side effects at all. With my treatment that I'm on, I go in 5 days a week, and I'm there. My first day of treatment is the longest day, so I'm there for about like anywhere from 5 to 7 hours, depending on how well I take the first dose, which I don't really want to get into detail about like my treatment plan, just because everyone's plan is different. And you know what, you should just go with what you feel comfortable with your doctor. And the opinions sometimes can be a bit overwhelming when people try to tell you, oh no, you shouldn't do that, you should do this, you shouldn't do that, you should do this, which I know it's all coming from a place of love, but just sometimes, especially when you're going through all this, like I have to remind myself I've only known that I've had this now for about 3 weeks, so it's a lot to take in. But anyways, so on my first day, which let's say I go Monday through Friday. Mondays are my long days. So I go in, they hook me up. I have my port, which is right here. So they connect to my port, and then they hook me up to like an IV bag, and I sit in a room, and they just monitor you to make sure you do okay with it, which I did pretty good. I only had a little bit of a side effect at first, nothing crazy. They just took me off of it for a few minutes, let me rest, and then they put me back on, and I handled it pretty fine. Then I went home for the night, and so before I leave, because I'm on a 24-hour treatment for 5 days, they give me this beautiful fanny pack. Isn't she cute? So I am constantly hooked up for 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So that's why I have to go back once a day for 5 days, because my pump is a 24-hour pump. So I got hooked up at 2:15 yesterday. I have to go at 2:15 today to get it refilled. And then they also give me some steroids and stuff. But I mean, so far so good. I'm kind of surprised. I was like really expecting the worst, but I don't feel that bad, and I hope I'm not jinxing myself. But yeah, I'm just like, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised so far. So handling it well. I haven't really been doing much. Like, I just go there and I come home and I've been just kind of resting. So I'm going to start trying to like be a little more active, take my dog on a few more walks. I'm just trying to take it slow because I'm like almost scared to like move. Like, am I going to hurt myself? Is something going to happen? Am I going to get nauseous? Am I going to, I don't know. But anyways, so today's day 3. I go in at about 2:15 today for them to fill up my pump, and then I have to do that 2 more times. So today is, what day is it today? It's Thursday. Today's Thursday. And then I go Friday and then Saturday, and Saturday they will unhook me, and then I will be off for 2 weeks. So yeah. And in that 2-week time that I'm off of the pump, I'm going to try to work. Yes, for those of you who don't know me, I'm 28 years old. I am a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for about 10 years. And I also own my hair salon that I work in. And I have a great group of girls that rent from me, and they have been doing so well with taking care of the salon while I'm out. I am going to be off for my treatment weeks just because first of all, that's when your white blood cell count is the lowest, so I'm the most prone to be getting sick then, which we do not want that. And I have to carry this cute little fanny pack around with me, which is just super inconvenient when you're trying to like mess through everybody's hair. So anyways, trying to think. Maybe I'll try to take you guys along today. It's really nothing exciting. You just go in, you sit in a chair, and they hook you up, and you're there for about an hour, and then you go home and you do your thing. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update. So follow along. Hello, one giant detail I forgot to fill you guys in about, which I mentioned in my first video, so I wanted to give you guys some details today, is fertility treatment. Oh my gosh, big deal. So when I found out that I had been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which I believe I'm a stage 2, which I don't know how I don't really know this, but they didn't really tell me a stage. It was like 1 or 2, but I'm thinking it's a 2. Just from what people are telling me based on the size. But anyways, so when my doctor talked to me about that, and he said, do you want to have kids one day? I said, of course I want to have kids one day. Not right now, but like, soon. He said, okay, I want you to start fertility treatment and save your eggs, because a side effect of this is it could possibly make it to where you can't have children. There is a possibility that you can, but there's also a possibility that you can't. And just me in my head with thinking, I'm 28, I know that's not old, but as you get older, your chances go down, and I just thought, let's do it. I'm just gonna do whatever I can to make sure that I have, oh, sorry, you see the smoke coming on my shoulder? It's an oil diffuser that I got. It's got some lavender in there. It smells really good. So my shoulder is not on fire, I promise. But anyway, so I said, I want to have that insurance that I can, be able to have my own kids one day. And, what if the worst happens and I'm not able to have them myself naturally? So we went through fertility treatments, which I found a great doctor in the area. He's so sweet. That was crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched like the IVF treatments on like YouTube and stuff. I know Jessie Perkins just posted one that she's her series of their fertility treatment. So mine was more kind of like the beginning of hers, because obviously I'm not trying to conceive right now. So the beginning of hers and mine, you have to give yourself a series of shots. So for about 14 days for my plan. So every night at 7 o'clock, I would have to give myself a shot. And I say myself, I did not do it myself because I am way too much of a chicken. Thank goodness I have, I'm telling you, 99% of my friends are nurses, including my best friend, Tiffany. So she would come over every night at 7 o'clock and give me my shot, and I was such a baby. So sometimes it started off being 1 shot, then it gradually came into 2 shots a night, and then my last night it was 3 shots. my gosh, which all of them were subcutaneous, which means it just goes into fat, it doesn't go into muscle. So really it wasn't that bad, but I would try, and I'm like, okay, this time I think I can do it. I would get the needle like so close to my leg, and you put it right in the like the fat of your upper thigh. I would get it so close to my leg, and I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I would chicken out. So I just had her do it. She knows what she's doing. Just let her do it. But oh my gosh, I was so over that. That was so annoying. But all for a good cause. So I finished up that. And this is why my treatment plan this week is a day off. I start with chemo. I started chemo on Tuesday, where my next one, I'm going to go Monday through Friday. So I did the 14 days of the fertility shots. It makes your follicles grow, which the follicles are where your eggs sit inside of the follicles, I guess. I'm slowly learning still. And then the procedure, they go in, and they take a needle and they go through the wall, and then they go in there and they suck your little eggs out. And so that was Monday morning. I had to wake up at 4 in the morning, and I had to be at the surgery center by 5:45. It takes me a while to get up, and I have to take care of Remy, my dog. So I have responsibilities. And so I had to be there at 5:45, and I got to the surgery center, and I was super nervous. And a big thing for me why I'm so nervous as well is because where my tumor sits. So my tumor is mediastinal, which means it just sits here in my chest. And I think I showed you in the first video, I can't remember, but if you were to take a fist and you put it right here under your throat, that's where my tumor sits. It's about 5 inches long and about 3 so odd inches wide. And it presses on my airway, and it also presses on my superior vena cava, which is a big artery, and it's also encapsulated some of my veins by my heart. So when I lay flat, it's hard for me to breathe because that's when my airway is the most pinched. And so with anesthesia, when your muscles relax, your airway could compress some. So they were super nervous about, they don't want to put me fully under, so they did it with local. So I was just scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I can't breathe? And then what if they can't intubate me because my mass is in the way and they can't open my trachea? And like all these things are going through my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, freaking out. But the anesthesiologist, my doctor, were so good, and they did everything they could to make sure that I was comfortable and I was okay. And I didn't feel anything. They put me under the local, and I took a nap, and before I know it, I woke up and everything was done. And I went home that morning. I probably got out of there about 9:30. My dad picked me up and brought me home, and I was just tired and crampy, and I needed to take it easy for the day, so I just lounged around all day. I was like, no problem. I will lay on my couch. You got it. So just laid around all day, ate some food, and recovered, and then that was Monday morning. So Tuesday morning, bright and early, start your first day of chemo. So yeah, just one bit of my, life during this. So that's what we did. And oh my gosh, the funniest thing, my friends threw me a baby shower the night before my surgery. We just had like cake and we had some dinner at a restaurant and stuff, but it was fun. Just a cute little surprise that they did for me. But we're just trying to make the best of it in any situation, because it is what it is. It's being sad and sitting at home and just bumming out on your life is not going to change anything. It's not going to change the reality. You just have to take it as it comes and do what you can and take care of yourself and just get through it. So yeah, just wanted to fill you guys in on that. So I'll see you in a few. Alright, are you ready? Give me like a 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wait, do I need to be relaxed?
Just it'll hurt
fat.
less.
I'm going in fat. I won't go into your muscle. Ready?
Alright. Oh, wait. No, I'm not ready.
Well, Mixer did really well. It's better than I thought.
Fuck, why do I always do this? I always psych myself out.
You know why? You shouldn't be looking. If
I'm not looking.
Yeah, if you're not going to do it, let Tiffany do it. Go ahead, Tiff.
Okay, ready?
Alright.
1, 2, 3. And slow, okay. Is it burning?
Does it hurt? Yeah, breathe, Em. Take some deep breaths.
It's just thick.
Breathe through your
Okay.
nose.
It's all in, so I'm just gonna hold it so it doesn't come out, okay?
Kelly, there's a visible difference now among the Secret Service. Jose, for the first time tonight since
Still burning?
What do you charge by the hour, Jeff?
And it usually is like $100 an hour.
Puppy. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. See? You can't think about it. You just gotta.
Yeah, you just.
Just got home. Had my mom trim my hair up. Feeling naked. Been wearing extensions for 6 years consistently, so to not have anything in feels very odd. But I'm going to embrace what I have at the moment. At least it looks healthier. Yeah. So, we'll see. Got my cute little Fanny. Got a new bed. She's so happy. We're ready to get rid of her old one. All clean stuff, including Rem.
Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy.
Wait, let me fix my hair.
Hello, the whole fam. Day 4. Going to fill up the Fanny. Whoop-dee. Hey, today is day 4. It is 7:53 and I have been so tired today. This morning was a little rough. I felt a little nauseous, but not to the point where I was getting sick or anything, just uneasy. But every day when I go in, they put Zofran in my steroid mix, so that seems to help a lot, and then it carries me into the next day. So today is Friday. My week this week started on a Tuesday, but my next round will start Monday through Friday. But today's Friday, and then tomorrow I go in and they, I think, are going to give me the Zofran and the steroid again. And then they're also going to administer another medication, another chemo medication that they have to do there at the office. And it takes about 30 minutes, I guess. And then I get my port out, and then I'm off for 2 weeks. And I cannot wait. Being attached to this fanny pack is a big pain. It's like a evil little twin I didn't ever want. So I'm super excited for that. And then also I have to get this product called Neulasta, which is very similar to like an insulin pump. Sometimes you've seen them on people's arms or on their stomach, and it's just like a little attachment that attaches right to your skin, and a little needle goes into your skin, and about 24 hours after that gets attached, it administers some medication into your system that helps up your white blood cell count. So I'm getting that tomorrow before I leave too. So that will go on. It'll be on for about 27 hours, they say. It'll administer the medicine, and then I can just take it right off and dispose of it in my Sharps container. And then I will be free of evil twin attachments for 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. And then from there, I'll have to get blood work done twice a week, which is no big deal, but they just want to, you know, watch your blood counts and make sure everything's doing well. Today, when I got home, I ate a really good lunch, and then I was so tired. So I took a nap at probably about 5 o'clock, woke up at about 6:30, and that was much needed. So now we're just hanging out, me and my mom. Mom is cleaning everything. She's my top-notch organizer when she comes to town. I lack all organizational skills when it comes to my home life. I don't know why.
Neither do I.
But yeah, so that's my exciting evening for tonight. keeping up on my water intake. That's been a big thing, trying to make myself drink more water. I was never really good about that before. I wanted to get better at it, but now I have to. So that's a work in progress, but we're doing good. So yeah, day 4. Pretty much that's all it is. It's nothing really that exciting, which is good because I guess the excitement would be if I had some crazy side effects or something going on, but I really haven't had anything yet. So let's just keep that going. I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day. Hello. Oh my goodness. So it is Sunday. So technically my last day of chemo was yesterday. Yesterday was a rough day. Not like really that bad, but just like an emotional toll type day. I was super excited when I woke up in the morning. We went down to the cancer center first thing in the morning. I had to be there at like 8:45, and I knew the routine and everything that was going to be happening. I was going in and I was getting my typical steroids and some anti-nausea, and then they were going to hook me up to a I think I mentioned it in my last video that they were going to hook me up to a chemo medication that would take about 30 minutes. I ended up having a little bit of a reaction to that medication, nothing major. I had some like itchiness in my face, and I was like really red and flushed in my chest and in my face. So they gave me 25 milligrams of Benadryl before I left. And Benadryl, oh my gosh, it makes me feel miserable. So yesterday they took the port out, which wasn't bad at all. So now this is pretty much all you have. That's my little scar from where they put it in, but the port itself, it's just a needle that goes into your skin. So I'm free of that. I now have the Neulasta little attachment on my stomach. I'm not going to show you because I don't really want to show y'all my stomach. But that's gonna sit on, that should go off at about 1:15 today. It takes about 45 minutes, and then once that's done, I can take it off and dispose of it, and then free of attachments, for 2 weeks. So yeah, like I said yesterday, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just like everything's kind of like hitting me, or I was just like overly tired, overwhelmed, but geez, like I was a basket case. My mom and I went up to St. Pete to a wig shop, and we looked at some wigs, and then we stopped by Target for a few minutes, grabbed a couple things, and then I came home, and I'm just like, I just started crying, and I couldn't make myself stop like all night, and I was like, there's no way I can film a video. I would be bawling my eyes out, but it's fine because that's all part of the process, you know, just taking it all in. And I think it's just like it hits you at different moments. Like I did so well throughout the week and just taking it as it came, and like then for whatever reason yesterday was the day that I let it all out. So I just took it how it was, and I laid in bed for a little while, got some dinner with my dad, and I went to bed early last night, got some good sleep. I've been waking up super early in the mornings. I think it's from the steroid. I'm usually up like at 5 a.m. and I'll just lay there for an hour or so, and then sometimes I'll fall back to sleep. But yeah, anyways, so week 1 is done. Biggest side effect so far is just being overly tired, and the Benadryl doesn't help. That makes it 10 times worse. So I guess for being my first round, I cannot complain too much. Like the side effects have been very minimal for me. Yeah, and I'm just like super thankful for that. So now in my 2 weeks that I have off, I have to go get blood work done twice a week, so they can monitor. And then my next round will be the week of June 8th. 2020. So I guess if there's anything that you guys want to know or see, I wish I could like take you guys in there to kind of see what they were doing, but I want to respect people's privacy, and I don't know if that's like a big no-no, so I just try to not film when people are around. That first day I could because I was in a private room, but there's really not a whole lot to see anyways, but you know, just want to be respectful. So let me think, is there anything else? I don't think so. I think I'm going to conclude this video here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you have any requests of things that you want to see, let me know too. But I'm super happy. We're round 1 done. Thank you guys for all of your support and all of the loving comments.